Last thing we're going to do for today's lesson is look at how to find the degree measure or the radian measure for the given trig function or value. So I like to start this by setting up a unit circle. I'm a visual person. And then I figure out where on the unit circle I am. So notice that we are asked to find the value of theta between 0 and negative 2 pi. So we are making a negative rotation to find where sine is equal to negative 1/2. I always start in the first quadrant and then reflect it or rotate it where I need it to be. So remember, cosine goes 3, 2, 1. Sine goes 1, 2, 3. So my sine value would be 1/2 at the pi over 6 rotation. So to get that in the fourth quadrant where sine is negative, it would be a negative pi over 6 rotation. We are asked for two theta values that will make the sine negative 1/2. So if you think about flipping that over into the third quadrant, that would also be a pi over 6 rotation away from pi. So you can think about taking pi and subtracting that pi over 6 rotation, and that would land us just shy of the x-axis. So we get 6 pi over 6, which would be a 5 pi over 6 rotation in the negative direction from standard position. So the two theta values, for me to clarify for you, that make the sine negative 1/2 would be negative pi over 6 and negative 5 pi over 6. Because sine is negative, sine is y, so sine is negative in the third and fourth quadrants. Last example, we're looking for what theta values make the tangent equal to negative 1. So again, I like to start by setting up my unit circle. This one's a little bit easier because tangent is 1 when sine and cosine are equal, because tangent is the ratio of sine and cosine. So I know that occurs at pi over 4. So for the tangent to be negative 1, that needs to be when the sine is positive and cosine is negative, or cosine is negative and sine is positive. And those two occur in the second and fourth quadrants. In the second quadrant, the cosine is negative, and in the fourth quadrant, the sine is negative. So this, looking at a negative rotation, this would be a negative pi over 4 rotation, and this, from the x-axis, would be an additional pi over 4 rotation from the x-axis, or from a rotation of pi. So this time we're going to take pi plus pi over 4, so converting to common denominator, we would get a 5 pi over 4 rotation in the negative direction. So from standard position, rotating all the way over to here, would be a negative 5 pi over 4. So again, clarifying those two angles we just found, theta would be negative pi over 4 or a negative 5 pi over 4. A couple of examples for you to try. I thought those last ones might be a little bit challenging, so I didn't put those on the you try, but we can definitely spend some time in class going over those together if you need to.